Okay, back again. Lovely day here. A lot of smoke around. We've got a lot of bushfires here in Australia at the moment. Just give you a bit of an update. I've got some machinery in front of it, but just tidied up this front inner valance here and the floor. I've got it all painted now, so just to stop the rust while I'm working on the rest of it. And it just looks a lot less crazy, so there it is. It's all fully welded in now, all the way along. I haven't cut out the area for, I forget which one it is, but there's a inspection panel there. I went across and welded a lot of this. I was happy with where it sat, so I welded it. This area in here is going to be replaced. It's pretty thin on the other side, very rusty, so I couldn't weld into it. So, but I got most of it, and this is all going to get replaced here, along with that whole bit there, and probably tidy up that little corner there and all of that. So what I did is I got inspired, and I thought I better, before I start welding this roof in and finalising it all, because it's only just sitting there now, I got the doors and I actually tacked them into place as well. So now I'm getting a true line of the vehicle. You can see this line here. So now I can sort of work out these gaps, and obviously this gap will be parallel and it'll be the same distance as up here, so now I'll be able to work that out. There's something on the glass you might be able to read. I'll pull this out. Oh, you can't quite see it. There you go. Lovely glass. It's got a lot of patina, doesn't it? I think they're all decomposed leaves, all on that. So it looks just as good as the rest of the vehicle. I'm a bit disappointed. I didn't realise I didn't have the handles for the doors, so I'm going to have to source them somewhere. So yeah, I just tacked the doors in at the right height. I thought they were. And that'll bring it around to the front, and yeah, basically I've got I'm starting to get a bit of a better structure going on now. So the two doors, and I'll make sure they're okay and where they're supposed to be, and then probably weld some sort of framework in to fix them in place once I'm happy with it, and then start building out from there. But I just thought I'd show you that I haven't been doing nothing. It's all happening. So that's the valance that I made. So that's hand fabricated, that one. That side as well. And I just brushed paint on it. I didn't bother about spraying it. I painted it on nice and thick, so there's a few coats there. The floor doesn't look too bad. A couple of ripples in it, but probably be able to hammer those out, dolly them out, but they're not too bad. I don't think it's a big deal. Just namely just over there, there's a ripple right there. I'll just fix that up when I'm done. But there's going to be a mat over this anyway, so no biggie. So there's the doors. It's nice to have all the glass too, and the glass moves, so happy about that. All of the rubber's obviously gone in this. I'll probably take these doors out, once I've stabilised it all. Another good thing too I've noticed is I'll be able to get the true line for this side panel here now. If you look at that, basically it's going to give me my line and then above it. So now I can actually start building the floor in there, and it'll also give me my dimensions for this section here. So that's a good thing. I got some measurements from another YouTuber, and her measurements from the bottom of this hinge bracket to the floor plate was 47 mils. Funnily enough, I'd say there's probably like a bit of sag. If I just move that up and down, there's probably, you know, a good 3 or 4 mils sag, just the way it sits. But I'm very close. It's about 42 mils to the floor, so it's not far off. I think it's within reason. Anyway, definitely able to be moved around and adjusted from there, so I'm not far off, considering I had nothing to work off at all to get to that point, and I'm only, you know, probably 4 millimeters, which is around that much in the old scale. And you know, if you take into consideration the movement of this door, just the fact that it's just sitting there, I think that gap's pretty good. So yeah, I think that's a good gap. I'm going to work with that gap. A lot of work to go. But yeah, that's where I am. Gives me a bit more confidence to see something else like this happening. Still a whole total rust bucket, but a little bit more happening. Anyway, I'll bring you back on the next one.